So did you want me to go ahead and introduce myself, Sally, or did you want to go ahead and do the
Oh, I
introduction?
will. Yeah, sorry. So, welcome. I just want to make sure everyone was here. I'm not seeing you at the moment, but welcome everyone to Centro de Información Facebook Live. Today we have a workshop for you in a collaboration with the Social Security Administration, which are they're going to present for you the benefits of retirement. With us today, we have Josephine and also Megan. Ladies, welcome to Centro de Información.
Thank you so much for inviting us, Sally, to Centro de Información to provide this great presentation in regards to Social Security retirement benefits. Today is the first day that we're doing a Facebook Live with Centro de Información in regards to retirement benefits, but we are going to be doing shows monthly with Centro. So stay tuned, keep in touch. We'll be here again next month with some more information in regards to different topics. So every month you'll be seeing us. Megan Forrestal is also here with me. She is going to be monitoring the chat. And my name is Josephine Mueller. Both of us, Megan Forrestal and myself, Josephine Mueller, are public affairs specialists. So what we do is we go out to the community and we provide information in regards to Social Security's benefits and programs. And we are very excited and eager to be here with you today. And like I mentioned, we will be here with you every month. And thank you so much, Centro de Información, for allowing us to be on your Facebook Live platform. But we're going to go ahead and get started with this great presentation. Participation in this presentation does not constitute an endorsement by the Social Security Administration or its employees of the organizations and information and products not provided by Social Security Administration. That is our disclosure. And we are going to go ahead and get started. Social Security is with you through life's journey. And we're going to talk a little bit about how we are with you throughout life's journey. And particularly today, we are going to focus on Social Security retirement benefits. And of course, we would not want to miss your retirement party. So let's talk about retirement benefits. Many people ask us, and this is a very popular question, how do you qualify for retirement benefits? How does this happen? Well, you qualify by earning credits. When you work and pay Social Security taxes, you're essentially earning credits. You need 40 credits, which comes to be about 10 years of work, and you must be 62 or older in order to be eligible for Social Security retirement benefits. Now, each $1,470 in earnings gives you 1 credit, and you can earn a maximum of 4 credits per year. To earn 4 credits this year in 2021, you must earn at least $5,880. Now, some of our viewers might be thinking, well, I'm going to earn more than $5,880 this year in 2021. Can I get a few more credits here? And unfortunately, the answer to that is no. The maximum amount of credits that any of us can receive in any given year are 4. That's the maximum amount of credits. And you need about 10 years of work in order to be eligible for Social Security retirement benefits. And you must be 62 or older. The earliest that anyone can draw Social Security retirement benefits is at age 62. So that's the earliest that you can draw benefits from Social Security for retirement. Now, another great question that we receive is, well, how does Social Security determine my benefit? My benefit is one amount, my neighbor's is another amount, my brother's and my sister's benefit is another amount. How does this happen? Why are all of our amounts different? And when people ask us, we let individuals know that the reason for this is because each of us have a different earnings record, because we've all done different careers. We've all had different careers. And depending on what our career has been and our earnings in that career have been, that's what then is used to calculate the benefits. It's based off of earnings, and not one person's earnings record is the same as another one, because it's based off of what we've worked and paid into Social Security. So we take 3 steps. Your wages are adjusted for changes in wage levels over time. Step 2, we find the monthly average of your 35 highest years of your earnings, and the result is an average index monthly earnings. So essentially, we're looking at the highest 35 years of your work earnings in order to calculate your monthly Social Security retirement benefit. Now, a lot of times people will come to us and say, you know what, I thought it was based off of the last 5 years or the last 10 years. And we let people know is no, we look at all of your earnings and it's based off of the highest 35 years of your work. Another great question that we get asked very frequently is, what is the best age to start receiving Social Security retirement benefits? And this truly is a great question, because a lot of us want to know, when should I retire? What's the best age to retire? And this chart right here is a nice illustration of how the benefit grows and changes over time. And this is an example of somebody who is full retirement age at age 66. And to answer this question, many of us representatives at Social Security, all of us actually want to give you a straight out answer. Unfortunately, we're unable to give you a direct answer in regards to this question because it depends on several different factors that you need to take into consideration, such as your current financial situation when you're looking into retiring. You'll also want to look to see what is your health, what's your personal health, your family health history, the longevity in your family. There's just so many different variables that you need to look at before making this very important decision. And we wouldn't know all of that information. So it's very important for you to assess and look at all of that information when you're making this very important decision. But this right here is just an example of how the benefit changes over time. And in this example, as mentioned earlier, this person is full retirement age at age 66. Now, the reason why I'm highlighting that is because our full retirement age is different depending on what year you were born. So depending on what year you were born, your full retirement age may be different. For some individuals, it may be 66, for some 66 in a few months, and for some 67. But we'll talk a little bit about that later on. But remember earlier, I talked about how somebody can start drawing Social Security retirement benefits as early as age 62. Well, that's the earliest that anyone can draw Social Security retirement benefits. And in this chart, you can see that this person here at age 62, which would be early Social Security retirement benefits that they would be drawing, would be eligible for $750 per month if they were to choose their benefit at age 62. Now, with this same individual were to say, you know what, I feel great at age 62. My financial situation is great. I want to wait. I don't need to start drawing now. Say they wait until their full retirement age, 66 is in this example. At their full retirement age, they'll receive $1,000 per month. And you can locate that in this chart. So locate age 66, and you'll see that this person would be eligible for $1,000 a month if they were to delay and wait to take their benefit at full retirement age. Now, if this same individual were to delay their benefits even further along the line and say, you know what, I know I'm full retirement age at 66. I know I can receive 100% of my benefit right now, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to delay it because I'm currently still working, or my financial situation is still doing fantastic, and I want to wait, and my health is great, so I want to wait. And let's say this person says, I want to wait all the way until age 70. That's the maximum that anyone can delay taking their Social Security retirement benefit at age 70. So they collect all those delayed retirement credits and they take their benefit at age 70. And if this individual were to take their benefit at age 70, it would have grown and it would be $1,320 per month that they're eligible for. So as you can see, it's past that $1,000 amount because they're receiving a higher amount due to the fact that they're receiving delayed retirement credit. So they receive more than 100%. In this example, this person is full retirement age 66. And this is just a nice illustration of how somebody's benefit does grow over time. Now, in the next slide, we're going to talk about the benefits of full retirement age based by year of birth. So remember I talked about how full retirement age is different for each and every one of us, depending on what year we were born. Well, here it is. Here's the chart that you can locate the year that you were born and you can find your full retirement age. Now, what does full retirement age mean? Well, that means that's when you're eligible to receive 100% of your benefit. So right here, as you can see, if you were born between 1943 and 1954, your full retirement age is 66, like in the previous example. If you're born in 1955, your full retirement age is 66 and 2 months. If you're born in 1956, your full retirement age is 66 and 4 months. For those born in 1957, it's 66 and 6 months. If you were born in 1958, it's 66 and 8 months. And if you were born in 1959, it's 66 and 10 months. And for individuals born in 1960, their full retirement age is at age 67. Once again, full retirement age means that's when you receive 100% of your benefit. Now, if you look over to the columns here, it gives you the percentages that you would receive or your benefit would be reduced by if you were to take the benefit early at age 62. It also lets you know if you were to take the benefit as a spouse early at age 62. But we're going to go ahead and move on with the presentation, and we're going to answer another great question that we received. Sometimes people ask us, well, you know what? I want to keep working. Can I collect my Social Security retirement benefit and continue to work at the same time? And the answer to that is yes. However, you want to keep in mind that if you are taking or drawing Social Security retirement benefits early and you're working at the same time, you are subject to an earnings limit. And what I mean by early is if you take your benefit anytime prior to your full retirement age, prior to whether your full retirement age is 66, 66 in a few months, or 67, if you take your Social Security retirement benefit before your full retirement age and continue to work at the same time, you are subject to earnings limit. This year in 2021, the earnings limit is $18,960 for individuals who are working and collecting early Social Security retirement benefits. And if a person goes over that amount, for every $2 they go over, $1 is reduced from the monthly Social Security retirement benefit. So the answer to the question, can you work and collect Social Security retirement benefits at the same time? Yes, you can. But if you take the benefit early and you're working at the same time, you are subject to an earnings limit. So it's important to keep that earnings limit in mind when making your decisions. Now, for an individual who is turning full retirement age in the year that they take or draw their Social Security retirement benefit, but they're not quite yet full retirement age, so they take their benefit in the months prior to turning full retirement age, their earnings limit increases. And this year in 2021, that limit is $50,520. And if they go over that amount, for every $3 they go over, $1 is reduced from the monthly Social Security benefit. Now, if a person is receiving Social Security retirement benefits and they are full retirement age, whether that's 66, 66 in a few months, or 67, once a person is full retirement age, they are no longer subject to an earnings limit. So you can go to work, make $1 million, and collect your Social Security retirement benefit without any limit. So that's some good information, great information in regards to Social Security retirement benefits. And many people ask us, well, is Social Security the only benefit that I should be taking into consideration when retiring? And we let people know it's important to look at other things as well and to save in other ways as well. So it's important to save, have savings, investments, pensions, and other incomes, because Social Security was intended to supplement other benefits that you may have for retirement. And you may be asking, well, this is great information. Now I know a little bit about Social Security retirement benefit. I feel great. This is great. How do I apply? Well, this is how you apply. You can file online for Social Security retirement benefits, spouses benefits, disability benefits, or Medicare benefits. And you can do that by visiting our website at socialsecurity.gov. Or if you feel more comfortable talking to a representative, you can always give us a call at 1-800-772-1213 and schedule an appointment. And right now, Social Security is taking appointments by phone, and we are processing applications online. So those are the two ways that we are working and we're assisting individuals. Social Security is open. We're just working in a different way. And you can definitely get in contact with us if you call us at 1-800-772-1213, and we can schedule you an appointment and take your application right over the phone. Now, in addition to phone services, we have lots of additional online services. I know I mentioned that you could apply for benefits online, but you could also look for information in regards to Social Security's benefits online as well. We have lots of information in regards to retirement benefits, disability benefits, Medicare benefits, anything to do with Social Security, you name it, it's on our website and it's very user-friendly. You just click on the box with the topic that you're interested in and you'll find a wealth of information on there. But I do want to draw your attention to this little bubble down here to the bottom left where it says My Social Security, because the My Social Security account is an account that each and every one of us can have access to. We each can have our account, and in our account, it's all of our unique information. And in order to create a My Social Security account, you would need to go on the My Social Security page, socialsecurity.gov, click on My Social Security account and create a username and a password. Once you get in there, it's going to ask you several identity questions because Social Security wants to know that it is you that is opening up your account. And once you get through your identity questions, you create your username and your password. It's going to also ask you for an email or a cell phone number. So that way, every time you log in, you're going to receive a unique code. And that's to also ensure that it is you who is accessing your My Social Security account. Now, why am I talking so much about this My Social Security account? Well, the reason I'm talking about it is because on your My Social Security account, you're able to do so many things. You're able to look at your earnings record so you can see what your highest 35 years of your work earnings are. You're able to request a replacement Social Security card. Many of the business transactions that you would do with your local Social Security field office or you would call us for, you can actually do online in the comfort of your own home. So that's why it's so important if you are able to open up a My Social Security account to please check it out and open yours today. Now, right now we have COVID-19, we have a COVID-19 updates page. So if you like to keep yourself informed on what is going on with Social Security, this is a great way to do it. If you visit our website, you type in this link, or even if you just type this link in the search engine, you'll find where it'll come up where it says email and text message updates. What you'll do is enter your email or enter your cell phone number, and whichever method that you want to be contacted, you will receive any update that happens with Social Security, whether it's an update or change in our office status, or if it's a update or change in any of our programs. So if you like to be in the know, this is how you do it. Subscribe to our COVID-19 updates page. And earlier I mentioned the field office locator. So also if you go to our website, you type in www.ssa.gov/locator in your search engine, you'll be able to see what the field office locator looks like. It actually looks just like this, and you'll be able to enter in your zip code, click locate. Once you click locate, it's going to give you your local Social Security field office direct line. You can also call your field office to make an appointment, or if you have any questions in regards to Social Security, we are here, we're available to help you. And earlier I was talking about how your Social Security benefit is calculated. And I myself am not a fan of math, so I love calculators. And right here, we have a retirement estimator on our website. So if you go onto our website and you type in retirement estimator, you're able to access the estimator and type in your information and get an estimate of what your benefits would be in the future. So in addition to the retirement estimator, we have lots of other estimators as well, or calculators. We have life expectancy, retirement calculator, early or late, benefits for a spouse, lots of calculators, and it's never too early to start planning. So please visit us and check our calculators out. I know I'm not a fan of math, so anytime somebody says calculator, I am all for it. Now this right here is the My Social Security screen. So when you go in to create your account, or if you have interest in creating an account, this is what you're going to see when you click, and then you can go ahead and create the account. And as always, whenever we have the opportunity to speak to the public, we always let people know to please beware of scams, Social Security phone scams. We do not want you to fall victim to any of these scams. If you receive a call from somebody who's saying they're a Social Security representative and they're threatening you, they're aggressive, please just hang up. Don't give them your information. They're seeking your personal identifying information, and individuals that are being aggressive and threatening to you are not Social Security representatives. We would never call you and ask you for money or personal information in exchange for a benefit amount, and we would never be aggressive or threatening. So please report that scam to oig.ssa.gov. And of course, you can follow us on social media. Social Security has a Facebook page, a Twitter page, an Instagram, a LinkedIn, and a YouTube. So if you'd like to find out a little bit more about Social Security's benefits and programs, please check us out on our social media platforms. But as mentioned earlier, we will be here every month with you with El Centro de Información. We're so excited to be doing these monthly Facebook Lives with El Centro. And thank you so much, Sally, for inviting us and for this collaboration and this continued relationship where we are going to be able to speak to our viewers in regards to Social Security's benefits and programs. And we're going to have a different topic every month. And not only are we going to do the presentation in English, but we're also going to be doing the presentation in Spanish. So if you would like to hear the presentation in Spanish, please chime in. We are going to be having that presentation. I do believe it's at 4:30 today. Sure. So from 4:30 to 5, we're going to have the Spanish version of this presentation. So if you like the version in English and you want to hear the version in Spanish, or if you've got friends that are looking to hear the information in Spanish, please let them know that we will be here talking about retirement benefits later in Espanol. Thank you, Sally.
That is correct. Thank you so much, Josephine, for all your information, valuable information that we all need, and cry a little bit that I have a lot of years to still keep working, not retiring anytime soon. So, so I wanted to ask you really quick. I know that all these benefits are great, and we are seeing so much go online that now we could now start doing that. I'm just curious. I'm asking for a reason. For those that don't have PCs, and not as patient with the phone, what do you suggest for them to how to sign up? Other than, yeah, I know they could call the number. Is that correct? And there's places to go. I was just thinking in terms of nowadays, there are so many children that help the parents. Is there legal forms that are needed for that? Or they're just there to translate, or is there's documentation to say, I have the authority now to go ahead and do this online, to go ahead and represent my parent, to help them through the benefits of retirement?
That's a great question, Sally. And we understand that individuals at times may need that assistance, and you can certainly help your family member, your loved one, if you help them get online and they're there and you explain that what you're doing with them, then they certainly can apply online. And with your assistance, as long as they're applying, they are the individual that is applying for the benefits. They just have somebody there who is assisting them with the process if they feel comfortable with that person with them, that family member, loved one. We understand that does happen from time to time because you sometimes need that extra assistance. But as you mentioned, we are available by phone, and we do have individuals, representatives that can take an application in any language. So if you're more comfortable in a different language, when you call our phone number, just let us know and we'll get a representative who speaks another language, whatever language you're comfortable with, and we can go ahead and take the application in that way. And sometimes there may be a bit of a wait if you contact our National Social Security hotline number, which is 1-800-772-1213. Sometimes there's a wait because it's a national hotline number. So you got people calling from all over the nation calling that one number. But sometimes, and most of the time, you'll be able to get through to us a lot sooner if you use that field office locator we talked about earlier on in the presentation. If you use that field office locator, and so say you've got a loved one or a family member that's wanting to help you and is willing and able to help you, they can help look up that number for you. They go on to our website, type in field office locator, type in your zip code, and then give you that direct phone line. You'll actually be getting in touch with a local representative who would be taking your application anyways if you came into the office. And that person, you'd be talking to them over the phone, and they'd be able to take the application from you directly right over the phone. And they'd set you up with an appointment date and time so you wouldn't have to wait. So the thing that you would be waiting for is maybe calling the direct line, calling the office. You may wait a few minutes, but you're going to get in touch with them a lot sooner if you call the office locally than if you were to call the National Social Security hotline. But by all means, both options are available, but you can definitely probably get in touch with us a lot sooner if you try your local Social Security field office. Great question, Sally.
Okay. Yeah, good to know. Good to know. Well, yeah, as Josephine mentioned, on a monthly basis, we're excited that they will be presenting, joining us here on a monthly basis to provide information to the community. And I love the idea that we're going to be able to provide in both languages, for those of us that are like Spanglish, and, we could also, for those that, for example, that are helping their parents, and English is, their stronger language, that they're able to now watch it. And also, for those that need it in Spanish. So that's what I'm excited about. And I greatly thank you both, for joining us and collaborating and for us doing this. I know the hope and pray one day we'll start doing these in person. That would be great. But for now, I'm just so happy that you're here and is able to give as much as information that we can in the time that we have. And so hopefully we will continue. And I want to thank everyone who joined us. If you guys have any question for us, please feel free to email us, make comments here in our chat. Josephine or someone will definitely get back to you. You could write to centroinformacion.org as well, send your inquiry there if you need be, or any information that is required in today's topic. We would be happy to, provide that with you. So for now, thank you again. And we'll be seeing Josephine in a little bit in Espanol. We'll be bringing to you. And thanks, everyone, and have a good afternoon. See you in a bit, Josephine. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
And have a good afternoon. See you in a bit, Josephine. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.